What's going on, guys, and welcome to my channel. It has been a long while, but I am hoping we'll be more consistent now, and we should be able to come back with a good run of FM content leaving until the next FM. But I have decided to come back first off with a Man United save. I will be doing a second save, which I haven't quite figured out which one I want to do yet, or which team I want to manage. Any suggestions or comments, feel free to leave them. But we will be doing this one first off. So there may be a few clues on the screen about who we've signed, but we're going to get into that first. And then we'll go through, obviously, the preseason results, and we will get into a big match. So, let's go with date, obviously. A lot of these people obviously signed in real life, up to... Where's the first one we signed? I believe it was you. Yes. Was it? Yes. You were the first one I signed. Just a youngster to go to our under 23s. Hopefully he can improve. Another one. He's going to be in the first team squad. He has great potential. He's a good young Brazilian. I want to train him to be more natural centre mid, but he is a wonder kid, and I think he'd be great for us, even if obviously we don't use him that much. 40.5 million, 15 million, we'd be able to sell him for a profit. Next one is Stefano Turati. He is a young Italian goalkeeper. Again, just one for profit, to be honest. I don't think he'll really get into the team, but here we go. Max Norman Williamson. He is usually a lot better than 2 stars, but here he is. I do actually want to loan him out and see if I can get a loan for him, because I won't really be playing him. The next one, and to be honest, the first one in the first team and who potentially could be a good regular starter for us, is Max Aarons. He wasn't cheap. I believe he was he was the most expensive signing we had, but he's young, he's English, provide good competition for Wan-Bissaka. We only really had Williams there. With Williams, I didn't want him to be our backup right back, but I don't know really what to do with him, and I know how good Aarons becomes on this game, so I wanted to snap him up while we can. But he was 36.5, rising to 54. We've got Gavi, wonder kid from Barcelona. He was very cheap, 375k. Again, he's 16, decent attributes. He should improve, and at the very least, we'll make profit on him. But I do think he could join our first team eventually. And Brian Ore, 1.2 million, already improving quite well. 18-year-old Ghanaian. He has got great potential. I do want him to be long-term on that side, maybe with Diallo, but he's actually got better potential ability than Diallo. And then the other one they've signed for Kundo Palest, can't say it, better than him as well. Now, the next 2 signings are a bit odd ones, but I wanted centre-backs. And these were 2 that I looked at and I liked the attributes for. So, Sebastian Coates. I didn't realise he was the one who used to be at Sunderland, I'll be honest. I just literally got him recommended to me. I looked at his attributes and I was like, yes, I like him. Great heading, great marking, great tackling, great strength. Pace isn't really there at all, but should be fine. Great mentals. I think he will be a really good player for us for 1 or 2 seasons. Obviously, then after that, I'll just sell him. He is potentially rising to 31 million. A lot of them are add-ons, like after league appearances, after international appearances. Whether or not you get to them is questionable. I don't know. We'll see. I think I should still be able to recoup about 20 million from him if we sell him in a year or 2. Hopefully, at least. But great stats. I don't know how he's improved or how he's done so well, considering he used to play for Sunderland, and I remember him not being great for them. But either way, he's the one we have in. And we've also got Chiellini. He was cheap, 3.5 million. I literally bought him in. He's got good mentals. I just want to play him every now and again. And to be honest, you get him to tutor a couple of our young centre-backs. That is literally it. I won't see him long term. To be honest, I will probably only use him for 1 season. But I just wanted to get him in. I wanted a steady hand in the back. Outs. I don't believe, did we... Yes, we did. The only sale we made was Romero. The only reason I sold him is because he's leaving on a free. I did want to keep him, but he's leaving on a free, and we also have Henderson. So I don't think he was going to get much game time. If he wasn't leaving on a free, I probably would have kept him just as third choice. But I figured may as well get some money for him. But that was literally it. Now, pre-season, as you can see, we done quite well. I did put in a lot of friendlies here. I like to test the tactics, but here we go. So Chelsea won 3-1. Everton 2-2 draw. Smashed Salzburg. Smashed Barcelona. Done quite well against Arsenal, although they did sort of mount a little comeback. It was looking very good to begin with. I believe we were, what was it, 4-1 ahead? Yeah, 4-1 ahead. And then they just came back and ended 5-4. And we also then beat Bristol Rovers, Doncaster, 5-1, 5-0. Greenwood has been really good this preseason, so has Martial. Martial has been a standout, and I think he will perform really well in this system we've got. Doncaster, 5-0, 7-1 Plymouth, Bolton, 3-0. These three, I just went attacking-wise, and on this one even, I just literally went to attack. I changed my system to attack, that was literally it. There wasn't... I literally wanted them to build fitness, to be honest, and to play a couple of youngsters, such as, where is he? I wanted to play Diallo, and I wanted to play a bit of a rotated side just to see what everyone had. Obviously, Mata, Fred, James. I just wanted to see what everyone had or what everyone could do. I also did give a couple of minutes to Hannibal just to see what he could do, and Ethan Galbraith. He's got decent stats for a 19-year-old. I'm hoping we can develop him. Again, I don't think he'll be a world beater. He is literally just here for depth. And to hopefully, again, sell on. I don't think he'll break into the first team that much. He may get a couple of cup games, but I don't think he'll be a starter for us. Next, we went on to beat Bayern 4-1. Great game. It's good to see us beat Bayern. Obviously, it's at home, but still, Bayern are a class team. Last season's Champions League winners, so hopefully that's a good sign. Milan, again, 4-1 win. Had to play a relatively weak side, purely because of fitness. Most of our players were knackered, because obviously I've done quite a lot of friendlies. And then we had our first game in the Premier League, 1-1 draw. This was really frustrating. We were actually all over them. 23 shots compared to their 4. We'd done a lot better. 2.1 compared to 0.42. Possession 62 to 38. We did dominate them. We just couldn't score. I went attacking then in about the 80th... Well, no, I think it was the 70th minute to try and push for a goal. We scored. Perfect. Then they equalised later on. It's not great, which leads us to today's fixture, which is against Man City. Now, there was there one thing... Yes, I wanted to show you the tactic. This is what we'll be playing with. It's called Man United Invincible. The reason being is I used this tactic on last year's game with Man United. It's literally a generic Gegenpress. Nothing really changed that much. Adjusted roles slightly, but for the most part, it's a generic Gegenpress. So it did do well last year. I want to see if it has the same success. As you can see by that, it done very well. I went 2 years unbeaten. Martial thrived in it, and based on pre-season, he should hopefully thrive again. But we shall see, and obviously see how that goes. Now, let's get into the first match on save. Let's have a look. So, who do I want to play? Yeah, he's fine, is he? Okay. Saka should... Yeah, that's fine. Tell us to lean it. Ooh, I'm not... Where is Fridge? Here he is. Right, I actually want Fridge to be the ball player. And that is fine. What about... Now, you know, I'll play Fridge and B. Right, Fernandez. Okay. No, I'll keep... Yeah, I'll keep Greenwood in. Donny van de Beek, Pogba. He's done well in pre-season, and I'll give him a couple of games with it. Let's get into it. So, good to see all greens, apart from Cavani. Doesn't like pass into space. Perfect. Good thing you're on the bench. Right, let's get into it. Always press for De Bruyne. Yes, Rashford. A couple of them looking expired. Always tremendous occasion on the atmosphere is something to behold. We can harness the energy. There's a real buzz around training ground all week, and now we get to see how to go out there and put on a show. Yes. De Gea's missed this due to injury. We'll deal with it. We don't have another choice. Perfect. Okay. So, let's get into it. It is at home, so it should be easier. Hopefully we can pick up the 3 points. They are playing a 4-3-3. A bit more defensive, but that's their standard play. And let's have a look. Kick on. And we are away. Let's change to Man City. They're on attack. Sterling to De Bruyne. Outside Cancelo in a lot of space. De Bruyne got the gun. Thought they were going to score there. And had some of the block. De Bruyne whipped in. Gundogan. Laporte. Mendy. And that is it. Okay. I'm unsure if I change this to positive. Nope, I'll keep it on balance. 1-0. Harry Maguire. Fridge. Good free kick from Bruno. I think that's going to be a good thing about United this year. They do have Bruno on set pieces. So even if you try to set up to keep a clean sheet, there's always a chance you will score with Bruno on free kicks. What is his actual free kick stat in this game? 16. I mean, that is good. And obviously he scored from a free kick, but I would have expected it to be higher. But I'm guessing if you have higher than 16, you're pretty much going to score every single free kick you ever take. And encourage. It's good first half. I mean, there wasn't much there. We literally had 2 highlights. One was a goal and one was a tackle on their side. But either way, I'm happy with that. And let's go into the second half. Greenwood for James. I keep that off. I want to give Greenwood minutes this year, and James, I'll bring him on in about the 65th minute, just for fresh legs and his ridiculous pace. As a Welshman, I hope I can get something out of Dan James this season. Hopefully he can do well for us. Obviously, I do have other targets on the wing, Sancho being the main one, but for the time being, if I can get something out of James, or I can get him performing, there's no reason why he can't stay or we can't get him performing. Bruno, another free kick. See what you can do. Okay, nothing, straight at the wall. I mean, it was at an angle, but still, let's Greenwood, James. Right. Let's do it now. It's quite a boring game. Oh, James, Pogba. Bernardo gets the ball. Bay, good tackle. Van der Beek running down. Pogba, nope. Fran Torres is a good player. I haven't really seen how he develops on this game, but in real life he's looked good from what I've seen. It may be interesting to see if we can poach him from City. They have now got a free kick in a dangerous position. De Bruyne on it, and again, wall clears. And they've got Jesus just over the bar. Okay, let's... Fernandez, header, James. I should probably change my settings. Replay to TV. Yeah, I'll try that. Gundogan running. Henderson, Maguire, Van der Beek, Maguire, James with it, gets tackled straight away. Van der Beek, Pogba, Rashford. James runs the ball out of play. I was hoping there would have been more this game. I was expecting a lot more than just a 1-0 from a set piece, but here we go. I mean, James has lost the ball, but I also appreciate his constant pressing. That's good to see. Martial. Another set Alex Tellers. James with the ball. He skips past the ball. Is this going to be a pen? Go on. Who? I haven't actually set... Nope, no penalty. Great. I haven't actually set penalties. I'm assuming Bruno will just automatically be on them. I haven't set pieces yet, but I might actually not put Bruno on them and put Martial just to basically... Or could I put Rashford? I don't want to put Bruno on there because I feel like he's stupid. It's good enough to get goals on his own. So I want to put on someone who I realistically can stat pad. Whether that be just to get him to look better overall, to sell them. I don't know if that's how value works, but obviously the better you get, the higher value goes. Bruno missed a pen. I am definitely taking him off them in future. Okay. I'll need to have a look at free kick takers, and that is a good 1-0. Good win against Man City, and a good win. Well done, boys. It's good to start off with a win. Beating your bitter rivals must be a particularly pleasing victory for you. Delighted. As a Manchester market, no strange rivalry. How important these? I put nope. They know the importance of the fixture and ensure that everyone else in the squad understands it too. Perfect. So that puts us top, but we have played more games than everyone else. Way, Fridge, man of the match. He was really good on last year's FM as well. I don't know what it is. Obviously his stats are quite good, and in real life he's always statistically quite good. He just obviously he looks like he's got an error in him at all times. He looks like he's going to make a mistake. But let's start press conference. How important could this victory be to your season as a whole? Sort of. You must be pleased with Harry Maguire. He's got that in his locker and it's reassuring the manager knows we play like that. Yes. Technology played an important... how important do you feel these advancements have been to the game in general? We want all the right decisions made, yes, then we need technology. I think it can only be a positive. Nope. I can use as long as there are strict limits. Yes. How are things between you and Pep Guardiola? To be honest, we don't really speak that often. Yeah, that's probably... Oh, all negative. Fantastic. Great. Yeah, I wanted to check set pieces. So, who can I put on penalties? Bruno, no, let's see. So, ooh, Tellez is an 18. Cavani. I want to put Rashford on it. Get him some stats. Get him some good goals. He'll obviously be on the left. He's not going to be front and centre, so get him some goals. Sounds good. Beyond that, I might put Tellez. And as third choice, Bruno. That way, Bruno, he's going to be in the middle. He's going to be playing through the middle. He's got good free kick taking. He's going to be probably taking all of them. There's... Obviously, you want him to get good numbers, and most people would probably put him on pens for that reason. But I'd rather, because he's going to be central anyway, he's got fantastic stats. He's a cracking player. Him just to make up those numbers himself. Rashford... He's going to be out wide. He hasn't got great crossing for someone. He isn't into forwards. Anyway, I'll work on crossing anyway. So, he should hopefully be able to cut in, get a couple of goals anyway. And if not, should be able to fall back on penalties. If he misses, I'll probably take him off and put Bruno back. But either way, that'll be good. Right, that is this episode done. I hope you enjoyed. If there's any comments, feedback, feel free to put it in the comments. And have a lovely evening. Thank you. Cheers.